Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Podcast with Emily and Michael.
Hey guys, we're really happy you're here with us today.
I hope your day is going well so far.
And today, we're talking about something very practical, very personal, and honestly, very important,
Yes, today we're talking about money habits and spending.
which is a great topic because money is part of everyday life.
Definitely.
Even people who don't like talking about money still think about it.
That's very true.
We spend money, save money, worry about money, plan with money, and sometimes make strange choices with money.
That's so real.
So maybe we should start with a simple question. What do money habits mean to you?
For me, money habits are the small ways people deal with money in daily life.
That's a good definition.
Things like how you spend, how you save, how you plan, how quickly you buy something, how often you check prices, all of that.
Yes. I think money habits are not only about how much money you have,
Exactly.
they're also about how you behave with money.
And how you feel about it.
That's such a good point.
Because money is not only practical, it's emotional too.
Definitely.
Some people feel calm with money.
Some people feel stressed.
Some people spend quickly.
Some people think for 3 days before buying one small thing.
That sounds very specific.
Maybe because I know people like that.
Really?
Maybe I am people like that.
That's so relatable.
What about you? Do you think you have good money habits?
Some of them, yes.
And some of them, no?
Definitely.
Honest answer.
Always.
What would you say is one good money habit you have?
I usually think before I buy.
That sounds very Emily. Do you mean with everything?
Not everything, but with many things, yes.
That's probably a good habit.
I think so. I like asking myself, do I really need this? Will I still want this tomorrow? Is this useful? Or am I just in a mood?
Those are very smart questions.
What about you? What is one good money habit you have?
I'm not a very chaotic spender.
That's good.
I can be relaxed in many areas of life. But with money, I don't like feeling completely out of control.
That actually makes sense.
I'm not extremely strict, but I like knowing roughly where my money is going.
Yes, I think that kind of awareness matters a lot.
Definitely.
I think one of the biggest problems with money is when people avoid looking at it.
Yes, that's a huge one.
If something feels stressful, many people stop checking it.
Exactly.
But not looking usually makes the stress worse.
I agree. I think money is one of those things that becomes heavier when it stays vague.
That's such a good point.
If you don't know what you're spending, saving, or wasting, your mind often creates even more stress,
Yes, clarity usually helps.
even if the situation is not perfect.
Exactly. Do you think people learn money habits from family?
Absolutely.
Me too.
I think a lot of money behavior starts very early.
Yes, not only direct lessons, but also the emotional atmosphere around money.
That's a really important point.
Some people grow up around calm money conversations.
Some grow up around stress or silence.
Some people learn to save everything.
Some learn to spend quickly.
Some learn that money should always be controlled.
Some learn that money is something to avoid thinking about.
Exactly.
I think many adults are still carrying money habits they didn't choose consciously.
That's very true. I think one of the healthiest things is noticing your own patterns without shame. I love that. Instead of saying, I'm terrible with money, maybe say, okay, I'm noticing a habit here.
That's such a better way to think.
I think so too.
Do you think spending is emotional?
Definitely.
Same.
I think people often imagine spending as a purely logical thing. But it's not. Not at all.
People spend when they feel bored, stressed, sad, excited, lonely, tired, all kinds of feelings.
Yes. Sometimes buying something is not really about the thing.
Exactly.
It's about the mood behind it.
I think impulse spending often comes from emotion more than need.
Definitely.
Do you ever buy things when you're stressed?
Sometimes yes.
Same.
Not always huge things. Sometimes just little things.
Yes, that's very real.
A coffee, a snack, something online, a random small comfort.
Exactly.
And small spending can still become a pattern if it happens too often.
Definitely. I think a lot of people say it's just a small thing.
But many small things together can become a big thing.
Exactly.
I think one useful money habit is asking, what am I really buying right now?
That's a great question.
Am I buying something useful, something beautiful, something I truly need? Or am I trying to change my mood for 10 minutes?
Wow, that's very smart.
I think so too.
Because mood spending often feels good for a moment, but not always after.
Yes. Sometimes after the purchase, the feeling disappears very fast.
And then you still have the same mood, plus less money.
Exactly. Let's talk about saving for a moment.
Good idea.
Do you think saving money is easy or hard?
I think it depends on the person, the situation, and the system.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Some people think saving is only about discipline.
But often it's also about structure.
Exactly.
I think saving becomes easier when it feels clear and realistic.
Yes. Not dramatic, not extreme, just consistent.
Definitely.
I think many people make saving too emotional.
What do you mean?
I mean, they imagine they need to suddenly become a totally different person.
Yes. Like from now on, I will spend nothing, buy nothing, want nothing, and save everything.
Exactly.
That sounds good in theory.
And very hard in real life.
Yes, I think saving works better when it feels normal. Small amounts still matter.
Definitely.
I think that's one of the best money lessons.
Me too. People often underestimate small consistency.
Yes, because small action doesn't feel exciting.
But over time, it becomes meaningful.
Exactly.
I also think one good money habit is not buying things immediately.
I completely agree.
If I want something, waiting helps me understand if I really want it.
Same.
Sometimes, I want something strongly for 10 minutes.
That's so relatable. And then, one day later, I don't care at all. Exactly. I think waiting is one of the simplest ways to reduce unnecessary spending.
Yes. Not always forever. Just a little pause.
A pause creates space.
And space helps clarity.
That's such a good phrase.
Thank you.
What do you think people spend too much money on?
Probably convenience.
Interesting.
I don't mean that convenience is bad.
No.
But I do think many people spend a lot just to make life easier for 5 minutes.
That's very true.
Delivery, little extras, random online shopping, things that feel small and harmless.
Yes. And again, one small thing does not matter much by itself.
But repeated small habits matter a lot.
Definitely.
I also think social media affects spending.
Absolutely.
People see things all day long.
Yes. Products, clothes, routines, beauty items, home items, gadgets, food, everything.
And suddenly, normal life starts to feel incomplete.
That's such a good point.
You weren't even thinking about buying something, and now suddenly it feels like you need it.
Exactly. I think one of the healthiest money habits now is asking, did I want this before I saw it?
Wow. That is such a useful question.
I think so too.
Because sometimes desire is real.
Yes,
And sometimes desire is planted.
exactly.
I also think some people buy things because they want a feeling, not the object itself.
That's very true.
Like confidence, comfort, beauty, success, order, or motivation.
Yes, that happens all the time.
But the object doesn't always give the feeling.
Exactly. Sometimes people buy notebooks and think they are buying a better life.
That's so relatable.
Or they buy clothes and think they're buying confidence.
Or they buy some productivity tool and think they're buying discipline.
Yes, but usually life is more complicated than that.
Definitely.
I think a healthy money habit is learning the difference between a real need and an emotional fantasy.
That is such a strong sentence.
Thank you.
I really agree, though.
Let's talk about planning.
Good.
Do you think people need a full budget to have better money habits?
Not always.
Same.
I think some people like full budgets, and that works for them.
Yes.
But some people do better with simple awareness and a few rules.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I think the best system is the one you can actually keep.
Exactly. Some people love detailed planning.
And some people need something softer.
Yes. Maybe just knowing monthly basics, checking spending, and having a saving habit.
That sounds realistic.
I think realistic is very important with money.
Definitely.
If your system is too strict, you may quit.
Yes. And then the system becomes useless.
Exactly.
I think one healthy money habit is giving money a place.
What do you mean?
I mean knowing roughly where it goes.
Yes.
Food, rent, transport, fun, savings, little extras. Something like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
If money feels like one big fog, it's much harder to feel calm.
Very true. By the way, if you enjoy listening to Simple English with us, don't forget to subscribe to Easy English Podcast with Emily and Michael.
And if you think this episode can help a friend with English, feel free to share it with them.
We'd really appreciate that.
Okay, let's keep going.
Let's talk about guilt for a moment.
Good topic.
I think money guilt is very common.
Definitely.
Some people feel guilty when they spend.
Some feel guilty when they don't save enough.
Some feel guilty when they save and don't enjoy life.
Yes, it can get complicated very fast.
I think healthy money habits need balance.
Definitely.
Because life is not only about saving every coin.
No.
And it's not only about enjoying the moment with no thought for later either.
Exactly.
I think good money habits support both present life and future life.
That's such a good way to say it.
Thank you.
It really is about balance.
Yes, if you never enjoy anything, money becomes too cold.
And if you never plan anything, money becomes too unstable.
Exactly.
I think peace with money often comes from trust.
That's interesting. Say more.
I mean, trusting yourself to make thoughtful choices most of the time.
I love that.
Not perfect choices, just thoughtful ones.
Yes, that feels much healthier.
If you trust yourself a little, spending becomes calmer.
And saving becomes calmer too.
Exactly.
I also think comparison affects money habits.
Definitely.
People compare what they buy, what they wear, where they go, how they live.
Yes. And that creates pressure.
I think comparison makes people spend for the wrong reasons.
That's such a good point.
Sometimes people don't buy something because they love it. They buy it because they don't want to feel behind.
Wow. Yes.
And that rarely feels good for long.
I agree. I think one of the healthiest money habits is building a style of life that actually fits you.
I love that.
Not a life that looks impressive, but a life that feels right.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I think money becomes simpler when your values become clearer.
That makes a lot of sense.
If you know what matters to you, spending decisions become easier.
Yes. Then you can say, this matters to me. This doesn't. This is worth it. This isn't.
Exactly. What would you say is one unhealthy money habit you want to reduce?
Buying small things too casually.
That's a very honest one.
What about you?
Overthinking some purchases too much.
Really?
Yes. Sometimes I can think too long about something small.
That sounds very Emily.
I know.
So maybe you and I have opposite problems sometimes.
Maybe.
I can be too relaxed about some small spending.
And I can be too careful about some small spending.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I think healthy money habits are not only about spending less.
No. They're also about spending with more awareness and less emotional noise.
Exactly.
So if someone listening wants better money habits, where should they start?
I would say start by noticing your patterns without shame.
Good answer.
What do you buy quickly? What do you avoid looking at? What makes you feel guilty? What helps you feel calm?
Those are very good questions.
What would you say?
I would say start with one simple habit.
Like what?
Wait a little before buying non-essential things. Or check spending once a week. Or move a small amount into savings regularly. Something easy and repeatable.
I really like that.
Because small, steady habits usually work better than dramatic money promises.
Definitely. I would also say this. Don't try to become a perfect money person overnight.
That's a very good line.
Thank you.
It's true, though.
It really is.
So, what's one money habit you want to improve this week?
I want to be calmer and clearer before buying small things.
That sounds good.
What about you?
I want to pay more attention to random little spending.
That's a very useful one.
I think so too.
So maybe the message of this episode is simple.
Money habits are not only about numbers.
They're also about awareness, emotion, and daily choices.
Small spending habits matter.
Small saving habits matter too.
And balance is more helpful than extremes.
Exactly.
So, that was our conversation about money habits and spending.
Thanks for spending this time with us on Easy English Podcast with Emily and Michael.
If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the channel and share it with a friend who is learning English too.
We'd really appreciate that.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.